All right, and with that, Rhythm Doctor 80% Blindfolded by Moonlight Stardust is coming up. Runners, introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Moonlight Stardust, or you can also call me Moon. I'm a Rhythm Doctor speedrunner, and I specialize in the blindfolded categories. And I've been running this game since summer of last year.
All right. Hi, I am Captain Obvious, or Cappy. I'm here to commentate. Super excited. I love Rhythm Doctor, and I've been really enjoying working with Moon, watching them run.
I just got, before we get into it, do some last minute setting tweaks.
Take your time. You can chill. You
Yep.
can hang out.
Those last minute setting things going on here are you changing it over to Japanese?
Yeah, Japanese. And then also making sure that the window movement is on simulate. That will come in effect for a couple of boss levels.
Get excited about that window movement. For anyone who hasn't seen Rhythm Doctor or any of the speedruns, it gets pretty crazy with the windows and visuals. And the reason it's in Japanese is so that the text displays a little bit faster for the speedrun. It's one of the main strategies.
And then I believe we had a bid war for the sleeve color. Do we know how that's looking?
Yes, refreshing right now. The trans flag is still in first place by a margin of $1. The $1.69 donation that came in first. So it looks like that will be the winner.
All right. So I won't be able to change the sleeve until after the first level. But as soon as the first opportunity arises, I will change that. And then, of course,
people still have time to get their donation if they want to choose the non-binary flag, the pink or the purple teal flag.
Yeah, there's like probably a minute and a half to 2 minutes once the run starts.
You guys heard it. Start donating if you want something else.
I'm just gonna... Am I good to start the run?
Whenever you're ready.
Alright. So then I'm gonna just make sure that this file is clear. I am running on easy difficulty just for marathon safety. And time will start... I'm gonna turn this volume down just a smidge first on my end. Alright, that's better. Time will start as soon as I press space to enter the save file. Can I get a countdown, please?
Yeah. Run starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Let's go.
Thank you. So first there is a tutorial that I have to go through. This is the only tutorial that I can't skip, and it just shows the most basic mechanic in the game, which is hitting the spacebar on the 7th beat.
It also introduces us to our kind of main characters, Dr. Page and Dr. Ian. That's Page right there. Love Dr. Page. Big Page stan.
She's such a cool character.
She's the goat. She's trying her best. We love a woman in STEM trying her best.
Shout out to all the women in STEM trying their best.
Now we can get into the actual levels.
Yeah.
This one is Samurai Techno with our samurai. And the soundtrack for this game absolutely goes so hard. I mean, every song just slaps. So these early levels are gonna be on the 7th beat. It's gonna change up later, but for now, every 7th beat, Moon's gotta press that space bar. And it's unfortunate that they can't see the incredible visuals right now because this game sounds and looks incredible. But the blindfold is crazy. It's a crazy thing to do for a speedrun, and it's insane for like, because it's in a way a strategy, especially later in the game when it comes to some of the crazy visuals that happen. Right now, it's pretty tame, if you could believe it. The samurai kind of has this. Oh.
Right. I have an important announcement. We have met the incentive for the Rhythm Doctor Easter egg, so we'll be showcasing the secret level.
Oh, incredible. I was so hoping that one would get played. Nice job.
My girl buddy, they donated $30 that says just good luck on the run. Y'all got this.
Thank you. And thank you
Alright.
to everyone who's donated so far.
Sleeve time. Is the trans flag still in the lead?
Refreshing. That is correct. The trans flag has won it.
Alright, Moon.
Cappy, am I hovering over player one?
Right. No, go up. Or you are on the player one, so go up and up more. Up more. A little more. Alright, to the right. Down a bit.
Wait, so am I like in the sleeve paint right now?
If you click, you'd be in the sleeve. There you go.
Alright, so for the trans flag, the game has a fun Easter egg where if I type in the secret password, which is trans rights, it should have the trans flag appear.
That's so cool.
I did it.
Alright, go to that top left, lift left a little bit, down a bit, right just a small bit. Okay, up slightly. Click. There you are.
Alright, back to any percent.
Let's go. This next level, 1-2, is called Intimate. I love the story going on here. So cute. This is Logan, and he said, "Oh no, the sleeve didn't save. It wasn't on player one. That's my bad. We'll change it after." So Logan is in with a little bit of a broken heart right now. We'll see why later. The main mechanic for this one is that the heart is skipping a beat, which is very cute. So on the last 2 beats right before that 7th one, it skips, which makes it a little bit harder to do because you're relying on those much quieter audio cues since this is a blindfolded run.
This is so chill.
It's nice. It's very cute. I love the hearts in his eyes as his eyes light up with the heart. So it is still on 7 beats, which is how Moon's tracking when to hit without the audio cues.
I'm just counting to 7 in my head the whole time.
What is this? Someone new has entered the room.
A new challenger approaches.
A new challenger. So now Dr. Page will be treating another patient at the same time. Adds a little bit of complexity to the gameplay because now you're listening to your beat, but there's something else going on that's a bit distracting. And this character is Haley, who has, also come in and has this heart skipping a beat. I'm sure that there's no relation here. Why Haley and Logan are both having their hearts skipping. Absolutely. But for now, Moon only has to focus on the top line, which is Logan's heartbeat. Perhaps this will change later. No spoilers, though. The game is so cute how the songs kind of, it syncs up with the 2 sounds of their heartbeats.
I don't even want to say anything because I'm just enjoying the music.
The music's so good.
Moon, you're gonna have to go back over to the left to select the correct sleeve. That was my bad.
No worries. I'm gonna have to skip a cutscene first.
This cutscene is just explaining the logistics of the Rhythm Doctor and how it's working. There you go. Alright, go down to hover over the arrows. Down, down. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, and go all the way to the right now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh, okay, too much. Go left a little bit. There you are. Oh, right. Just a bit. Just a small bit. There you are. Click.
Am I in it?
Not. No, is it? It's the arrows at the bottom that goes over to change the sleeve, right?
Hold on, describe where I'm at. Am I like on the select which player screen, or am I on the actual sleeve?
You're on the
in
actual
the
sleeve.
actual sleeve.
The actual sleeve.
Alright. Then I can just type in the phrase again. TR.
Well, it's on the trans flag right now.
But you have to switch players to player 1 and then change the flag for player 1.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's on the player 2 right now?
I believe so. Because it didn't
So
save last time.
So then Huh. I'm gonna...
Is it legal to take off the blindfold to see just the...
Hold on, I'm just gonna fully exit sleeve paint.
Alright.
And then...
This is truly a blindfolded moment.
Yeah. Yep.
If we go up a little bit, you can get to the exit. And to the left.
I'll go with this. I'll go with the
Check.
save in the top left corner. Whatever I have right now, I guess.
Down a little bit into the... Right a little bit, and up ever so slightly. Oh. Left a little bit. Little bit. Left a small bit more, and up a small bit. There you go, yeah.
Alright. I will enter sleeve paint again.
There you go. It's still on the trans flag.
For player 1 or player 2?
It's just, it doesn't say. It's or I guess it does. It's Japanese.
Yeah, player 1 is the top one.
The top one where?
Is it fair game if I take a look to see where I'm at for sleeve paint?
I think that would be allowed.
Alright, cool. Huh, so it just didn't save?
Yeah, it didn't, and you clicked on the save thing, which is weird, because when it opened the next level, it was the blue sleeve again, which is...
Huh. I'll try entering the next level and see what happens.
Alright, I don't know if that's a game glitch.
Alright, so this is going to be our first boss stage, which will also have a warning for flashing lights and glitchy visuals. Cappy, would you like to explain how a boss stage is different than a normal level?
Oh, I'd love to. So, there's this virus. Dun dun dun. It's called Connectivia abortus. And the virus shows up and causes some visual glitches, which is definitely a huge problem for Moon. It's not like Moon's blindfolded or anything. And can't see the visual glitches. But there are some...
There's visual glitches going on? I didn't even notice.
It's counting a bit weird. So the visual glitches cause the beats to look a little bit different, but it is still on the 7th beat. So if you're only listening to the audio, this isn't really much of a problem at all. And I'm sure this Connectivia abortus thing isn't a huge deal and certainly won't come back. And Dr. Ian is here to explain it to us. He does a pretty good job, but unless you can read Japanese, a little bit hard. So the virus and the patient both have a health bar. You need to make sure to defeat the virus without hurting the patient, and missing beats hurt the patient. So you can it's kind of like an enemy health bar in any boss fight. important things about Nectifia abortus. So just enjoy the glitchy visuals. It's truly a treat from the game devs. Both the music and how cool it looks. And someone in chat has said I feel like this makes Blindfold an advantage, and it kind of does. If you really only rely on those beats and that ability to count, it's kind of easier. And not to distract, the sleeve is still blue, and someone in chat also said that it's because you're picking player 2 in the sleeve paint by hitting space twice.
Cool. So I'll fix that after this level.
Alright, thank you, chatter, for letting us know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Perfect. The reason we was counting there is because you can count out at the end of that song. It's 12 beats, and then skip the cutscene that ends Act 1. But if you press skip too soon, you end up having to redo the level. So it's a huge risk, but it saves a good bit of time. Okay, you're on the player select. Go up a bit with your mouse. Oop, down. Down. And to the right. Right more. Perfect. Down. Down. There you are. Click.
And I'm on
Incredible.
player 1 now.
Yes, you're on player 1 now. We did it.
Yay!
We can have
Third
the
time's the
trans flag.
charm!
We can have the trans flag.
TRANSFRIGHTS.
There you go. All right, get up to the top left. Keep going. All right, right a little bit. Down a little bit. Left just a little bit. Click. There you are. All right.
All right.
We've got it, guys. The donos are worth it. And if you want to do it, you can do that secret code. And it's the same thing for the non-binary flag. It's NB rights to get that one.
Yeah. Letter N, letter B.
All right, on to Act 2. Super exciting. This is lo-fi hip-hop beats to treat patients to.
Get set, go.
I honestly love Act 2's music. It might be some of my favorite. And so what's happening here is in Act 2, we've got patients with SVT, which is incredibly hard to say, but it's supraventricular tachycardia. Yeah, that really gets introduced in the next level, but or no, it's introduced in this level. It's the 2 beats instead of 7.
Yep.
But they give us
I'm just
a name later.
hitting on the second beat.
Chat's excited over trans rights flag arm. This is great.
You knew the hardest part of mine was going to be choosing a sleeve blindfolded.
I think we knew. We were practicing
Yeah.
the most, actually. We didn't have the file problem when we were practicing, though.
Yeah. It went so much smoother in practice, but thank you to everyone who donated for the bed war.
Set, go.
So we have, just like in Act 1, Dr. Ian is treating another patient at the same time, and this one is the samurai, so it's on the same 7 beats as last act. So now it's kind of a conflicting, the two different things happening at once, but harder to keep track of. The Moon's an expert, so no problem here. And I love the way that the music works together. It's incredible. The whole soundtrack is so good. I'd advise everyone to go listen to it sometime when you don't have to hear me yapping over it. And this is our boy Cold Brew in the ward for drinking too much coffee. Right, on to level 2, which is the supraventricular tachycardia.
I just call this level SVT.
SVT.
Yeah.
We'll refer to it as that.
I've given up on trying to pronounce it.
The game really nails the hospital vibe by having incomprehensible disease names. And we love Cole and his aspiring music career.
Get set, go.
So the nurse gives these cues in when you're ready to go because the tempo is changing in this one because his heart is speeding up or slowing down. Which is why the 2 beats is what you're treating with instead of 7.
How weird will the beats, the time measures be?
They get pretty fast. So they're sped up right now, but it gets even faster, I believe. When it gets pretty crazy, especially in later levels, not to spoil, but. And they go slower and faster. And the interesting thing for running is you don't want to lose, you want to pass the levels. And hitting the beats that are slower is more important than hitting the fast beats because it takes less of a penalty on your run. Which is very gracious of the game since these fast ones are a bit harder. You'll see how crazy it can get. There we go. And then that dramatic change from super fast to super slow is crazy and hard to adjust to. So Moon's doing incredible right now.
Oh, I see. I see now. Is this
One
a
of
good
my
time for
favorite.
donations?
Sure.
We have a new bid war to name Madeline for the Celeste Strawberry Jam Collab Bingo. You can decide Madeline's name for both players in the Strawberry Jam Bingo run. Top 2 choices will be taken. That is open up. That is coming up right after this run. So let's get those donations in, and you can choose whatever name you want.
Get, set,
All right.
go.
So our next level is with this adorable barista Nicole.
Ready, get,
I love
set,
Nicole.
go.
She's a bit stressed because of her job at the coffee shop in the hospital. She's serving all these doctors who are treating patients day in and day out, so they're tired ordering lots of coffee.
Get, set,
And this one's tough because as you can see, beats hit off screen. So it's crazy for someone to do this and not be able to see when the hit is supposed to be. Oh wait, but Moon's blindfolded. Blindfold is incredible because it's just taking on these mechanics that are supposed to make the game harder in specific levels and applying them everywhere. Crazy.
Yeah, you were saying about not being able to see the heartbeat?
And a little bubble does appear on screen if you miss the beat to correct you a bit and let you know that it's happening. And there is also that audio cue for it. But Moon's doing fantastic.
Do you get bonus points for accuracy, or is it either it's binary? You either hit it or you miss.
It's either you hit it or you miss. And the difference between the difficulties in the game is just easier difficulties give you like a larger window of time to hit it. And then harder gives you a smaller frame.
Incredible.
So I will say, if anyone wants to see level 2-4, don't blink because it's gonna go by real fast once I get through all this dialogue.
Oh yeah, ready for the level, guys?
Yep. Enter 2-4. Goodbye, level 2-4.
That's it.
That's the level. The level is basically a 5-minute long cutscene of Cole and Nicole hanging out at the cafe.
And they're so cute, honestly, at the cafe.
Yeah.
I love Cole and Nicole. Just bonding over addictions
Yeah.
to caffeine and cigarettes.
The game has such good characters.
Alright, this level is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, this level will also have a bit of a flashing lights warning,
Yes.
as we're in another boss stage.
Get, set, go.
And it's our first lyrical level. You can see from the top that the Connectifia board is also back, which will cause some crazy Windows stuff. These window movements would make it so hard if you were to see them.
Oh, the window's moving? I couldn't even notice.
Dude, the window is... It's perfectly still, don't worry about it.
Looking around. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Just a totally normal window going on here.
Yeah, it's definitely on screen at all times.
And stop. Get set go. They say that I'll get through.
Honestly, the challenge here is more us talking over the music than the
True.
actual.
I want to
screen.
yab less. There's only a few lyrical levels, and the songs are incredible. I believe there's 6 total.
Yep. And then the next lyrical level will actually be the next one after this.
And they're absolute. It's just the non-lyrics are great too, but I love the songs. Cole's got talent. I believe in him and his musical career.
Ready, get set go.
I love the way the window moves here to simulate him running down the halls. It's great.
Ready, get set go. Get set go.
That
cute.
last chorus goes so hard.
Oh yeah.
This is such a good song. I think this is definitely in my top 5 favorite songs from the game.
This is why I love Act 2, specifically, because of just Cole and Nicole and this song. It's so cute.
I assume there's a lot of model levels that with this game that just adds in music to jam to.
Yeah, there's a big, like, modding and custom level community. So, I just entered what's known as a night shift level, which I need to beat this one to access Act 5 later on. I'd compare the night shift levels to Celeste's B-sides.
Pretty good comparison. This is the only night level necessary for the run. And it's fortunately another one with lyrics. So it's So the switch up is crazy here too, because in the same song you gotta keep track of those 2 beats and then the 7 beats. And while in the boss stage having the blindfold was helpful because you didn't get distracted by all the movement, it's a little bit harder here because you don't get to see visually when it changes between the 2 and 7.
Oh, I've been thinking too much, and now 2 hours have passed, and I've got nothing to show. I guess tomorrow we'll give it another go.
Guitar in there. I believe so much in Cole and his journey to becoming the best SoundCloud artist. This is so cute too, because if you do well enough, all of the characters from the few acts that we've had are there and just praise Cole's music, and it's great. Give him some confidence. Give the man some confidence. He deserves it.
He does. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Now we're into Act 3.
The cutscene was just Ian. Their boss was like, "We're keeping it short staffed here," and Ian's like, "My shift's over. I'm out of here."
This is where we get to Paige being overworked and trying her
Yeah.
such best.
She's trying her
doing
best.
great. There's a lot more skip beats here. And one of the first times that there's 2 heartbeats being taken care of simultaneously, not just switching between them. So Moon's gotta keep track of our friend Logan and the cockatiel. And, oh my gosh, 3! Who could have seen this coming?
I think this relationship just got real complicated.
Just a little bit. So the thing here is that each of the characters has a different sound to their beat. You can keep track of it. And every now and then Haley and Logan's go at the same time, which is so cute. I love the idea that their hearts sync up. The storytelling in the game through having characters together during the levels is really, really cool. And just musically, it's great to hear their different sounds combining. There's a lot of excitement over the bird in chat. I find myself just jamming out too much to the songs.
Oh, same here.
So good. They're incredible.
A+.
Nice job.
It's called Act 3 because you have to treat 3 patients at once.
So real.
Yeah.
Alright.
Which is emphasized again with having to treat 3 patients again in this level.
Mm-hmm.
The tutorial just shows us another new character's heartbeat pattern.
Levels where it gets interesting. We no longer just have patients, we have angry politicians. Warning for politicians, guys.
Politicians in my rhythm game.
Cool.
I'd like to remind. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it.
I'd like to remind everyone that we have the bid war to name Madeline. I would like to at least get 2 options going so we can get that, that competition, that bid war really started going. So any donation matters. Yesterday we also had Celeste Strawberry Jam, and we had Blah as the name. If you want to put that up, any donation will go towards that. Well, you have to choose the incentive, but let's get those 2 names battling it out.
I can't wait to find out what name gets chosen. I was thinking the other day while we were practicing the runs that the samurai he looks with the whole space background. So sorry you can't see it, Moon. That he looks like one of those wizards that belongs on the side of a van. That's the vibe I get from him. So our angry politician at the bottom there is Richard. He's got some heart skipping.
Does Richard have a devil's tail?
Does.
Yeah.
How else would you know he's evil?
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
A+.
Yeah, he's kind of sort of threatening to slash the hospital's funding. Not cool.
Super uncool.
Yeah.
Poor Paige. She doesn't need any more stress that this guy is causing her. This level we get a little bit of a break from the keeping track of 3 at once.
Yeah.
Another one that's very cute, but a little bit sad this time.
Yeah.
So Paige is keeping track of Mr. Stevenson down there, and we're keeping track of Mrs. Stevenson. This level is called Distant Duet. They're in 2 different parts of the hospital. Having a duet though. Just like with Haley and Logan, when the heartbeats sync up, it's so cute.
I guess music really does help heal all things.
They should take advice from the game, try this out in the real world. I'm sure it would go great.
It's also like a good pastime. Like it's easy. Just press the spacebar, listen to some chill music in the hospital.
Yeah. Some lo-fi beats while treating patients.
I do love how each of the characters has a different kind of style or type of music that's going on. It really is reflective of their personalities.
Yeah, that's such a good detail that I love.
It's amazing. It's a good way to add variety into the game, of course, too, but just from a character designing perspective, incredible. Trying not to laugh at the chat with who are talking about Richard's name. Yes, it is Richard Hugh. You're all probably correct. I like that even though we don't have the dialogue to go off of, you can tell the tone of this.
Yeah.
It's being a little bit sad. But there's also that resilience there. You know, they're tough despite being separated. I think the piano really does suit this. The part of there is great.
A+.
Nice. The whole game is a head banger, head bopper. I'm moving my head and I'm not
Yeah,
even able
I-
to keep track of the rhythm.
So, I think I'm gonna do something a little silly before we enter this next boss stage.
Oh, just a little bit silly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I believe I just upped the difficulty of the game.
you did. Alright, guys. Harder difficulty. For
So
the
you're saying
boss
that I should be
stage.
louder and try to interrupt the music more?
I think. Oh yeah, we're at our next lyrical level.
This boss stage shouldn't have as much flashing lights, although it has a bit of movement to it. Not the big window moving.
These aches been going on for days now, and I'm feeling slightly down.
Now we've got to keep track of Paige's heartbeat.
I've been working night and day.
Yeah, she's been going through it this shift.
Haven't had a wink,
She needs a break.
Yeah.
but they've been waiting for so long.
She's a good singer too.
And I'm the one on call this
love the sync-ups.
The moment you get the nurse to call her up and see if she's. Oh dear.
Skip a little bit of that dialogue there, save some time. The movement here between the two different patients as well as treating trades. A lot to keep track of. And the politician. So total 4 different characters whose heartbeats are being kept track of at any point. That's the main message of this game.
Sorry, I was never there. You see, I've been caught this week. I'm bad at getting any sleep. I'd love to catch up, I really would. But they've been waiting for so long. There you were, handover was an hour ago. What took you so long?
I'm so sorry, my mother had another episode. The carer's running late.
There are benefits of playing this game blindfolded.
But I guess they didn't.
This cutscene can't hurt me if I don't look at it.
I'm sorry to hear.
Doing psychic damage to everyone in chat, though.
I really appreciate it. I hope the patients didn't give you too much trouble.
No, not at all. Hey, okay.
Love the doctors. They care so much and they're trying their best.
They're trying their best.
There's also a lot of love in chat right now for the pun names of all the characters.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Yeah.
The creators did a wonderful job with that. Puns are always funny. Right, and that's Act 3. You'd skip up some cutscenes and get straight to Act 4. And now we're on a train! Big
Shout
win for
out
all
to
the train lovers.
trains.
Big win for train lovers today.
I love trains.
Incredible. So we've got a bit of a test going on here for the range of our intern, who is us, doing the heart treatments. Honestly, really impressive connection here to be on a moving train and still be able to do this.
Sorry, we're going to have to interrupt real quick. We have a $300 donation from Theman. Really appreciate everything the community does. Thanks for everyone who dedicates their time and energy to making this such an awesome community. Thank you so much for the donation, and that has gone towards the bid war to name one of the players Bergie. We also have a $3 donation to name the other player Archiethon.
Incredible. Thank you so much for that donation. That's amazing.
Can we get some burgies in chat for such a huge donation?
So true. In chat, there's also a lot of trains rights. The trans flag on the train.
Yeah.
Gotta love
Shout out to trains, right?
Shout out to trans trains. Transgender, so true. So we've been ignoring the mechanics at this level a little bit too long. So we've got these 3 skip beats here. And because the skip beats have that kind of rattle noise as the signifier, it's a little bit harder to hear with that kind of it's a tambourine sound that our gold miner on the train has the sound of. See the burgies rolling in chat. Incredible.
So awesome.
So I do just want to chime in. Those aren't necessarily skip beats. These are the main thing there was that it was a hold and release instead of tapping.
Right.
I don't think we see skip beats again until the end of Act 5.
My bad, I got the X's mixed
Yeah.
up.
No worries. Yeah, there's a lot of different X's in this game.
It would really confuse
Or-
someone who could see the game.
Or I think there's a lot of X's. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah. I just see darkness.
got our minor back with his hold beats. Plus Haley. The difficulty here is also making sure that you hold on the minor and not on Haley.
Wait, why is Haley with the minor right now?
She is riding the train with him to go. I think she's visiting her grandma.
Yep. She got permission to visit her grandma, and Ian was like, this will be a good time to test the range of the Rhythm Doctor program.
And we also have Logan here now. Wonder why he's here. Probably has nothing to do with Haley, right?
Nothing at all.
No, he just likes trains.
So true.
And now we're back to the samurai.
Samurai also likes trains.
Who doesn't like trains, really?
I think every character in Rhythm Doctor likes trains.
If it's not explicitly stated in canon, it's the new headcanon that everyone should accept. We've got multiple different tempos going on here. The different sounds. And we're adding Logan in. 4 characters to keep track of. It's all going really slow and really fast at the same time. Keeping track of the holding beats. Incredible.
Yeah, so the further you get along in the game, the more generous the game is with mistakes.
Nah, I think you're just doing great. And you're on the harder difficulty too.
Yeah.
Alright.
And that it's not Archiethon without an Archie appearance. Which we have here.
Oh lord.
Birds. So Dr. Ian's got the other 3 birds at the moment.
Or at least I think Archie's in this level. I'm not looking at it.
We have some extended family of Archie's family.
Plus, we have Stevenson again. The game's a bit generous here with having Ian take over all the birds while you're treating her. But then it switches back, and it's no longer generous. So you've gotta trade off with Ian taking turns doing all 4 of the birds versus Miss Stevenson. And then Ian leaves, and it's just you taking care of all of them. So it's a lot to keep track of here because you don't want to be pressing on the beats that you're not taking care of either, so you have to keep track of who you're treating. And without the visual input of the screen being a little bit darker, it does become very difficult. Just super impressive right now that you're doing this Blindfolded Moon. I'm astonished constantly.
Thanks, Kathy.
The audio thing here to keep track of is that it's switching kind of like what's more forgotten the word I was looking for. What's more prevalent, which you can hear more. So you can hear Stevenson's a little bit more prominent in music, which is how you know you're treating her. Someone in chat said I think we missed a secret level. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It'll happen. If anyone knows what the secret level is, don't say anything just yet. Keep it a surprise for everyone who doesn't know. Anyone tuning in now who wasn't here earlier, we will be playing it because we did get a donation tier. But thank you everyone for donating it because that's a really great, fun level. Ah, the sync up. Round of applause for Archie and all of the birds.
One of the nice things about the game that makes it easier when playing blindfolded is that like each patient's heartbeat, like they do have like a pretty distinct sound that separates them from the other patients. Also, you know how we were saying that Haley got permission to go on this train?
Yeah.
Cole didn't get permission.
Oh, what are you doing here? Alright.
This tutorial just shows us that Haley has a new heartbeat pattern. Or 2 new heartbeat patterns. And then this is another lyrical level.
It's always a treat to have Cole in the levels because you get lyrics sometimes.
The more I know there is to find. The flame is there, so why are we scared? Of the things we try to hide. So I'll wait for you, long as you need, long as I know you'll be with me. There's so much more than we ever see. I wanna know you. I wanna know you.
So now we've got Cole and Haley together.
And I'm hoping that you want it. And I'm hoping that
I hope the train can inspire Cole's music. I mean, it already is. It sounds great.
And I'm hoping that you want it. And I'm hoping that you know. The closer we get, the more I want it.
I imagine that the switch of Haley and Cole, who's on top and who's on bottom, would mess with some people, but... Is it messing with you, Moon? Is it difficult? Me?
I didn't even notice.
What? You didn't notice? That's crazy.
Yeah, 'cause I'll wait for you, long as you need, long as I know you'll be with me. There's so much more that we haven't seen. I wanna know you. I wanna know you. And I'm
Again, the visuals are a treat in this game. It's so pretty.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Also, this train has surprisingly good acoustics.
Oh yeah.
This is such a vibe, though.
Do you trust me, darling? Though I don't know much of anything, I know I will be true.
Hey, skip shots are back.
Cole is being such a bro for Haley right now with the song and helping her out. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but it's possible that Haley might have a slight little crush on the Logan guy. Their story is so cute. Again, the storytelling through the heart skips and everything because they like each other. It's great. I love it.
Alright, so so unexpected friendships aside, I'm gonna give a flashing lights warning now because we're about to go to our next boss stage and there's a lot that goes on in this level right off the bat. So we were asked to go back to the hospital. All the power and stuff is like freaking out.
We could do a skip here, or a restart here to skip the level freeze fake out. Connectivia Abortus has struck again. The glitchy visuals get pretty crazy here too.
There's glitchy visuals here?
It's crazy that you can't see them, but yeah. Actually, no, just don't worry about it. It's all good. I love the notification bit too. That's incredible.
Oh yeah, that's such a good bit.
And so now Connectivia Abortus has destroyed a chunk of the Insomniac's heart. So the time signature is actually going to change. So it gets a little bit crazy here. Kind of throws what you've been used to out the window a little bit. I genuinely think this part of the game you couldn't do with your eyes open. If I was playing right now, I would close my eyes and do it. The movement visuals here are just so cool, but so much.
Like, you really want to watch the visuals, but at the same time, it might just be easier to shut it off.
It's great for everyone watching at home. Super hard for runners.
One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
That was
Mentioned
good.
that earlier. Yeah. Alright. And we can move on to Act 5.
After about 10,000 years of dialogue.
Important character growth is happening.
Yes.
But it's hindering the speed run. And
We get to see the characters, but at what cost?
Just to let everyone know too, for the first level of Act 5, it's a bit of the way through, but there will be some more flashing lights. I saw some people in chat say that Act 5 was their favorite, so get hyped.
What? Act 5 is such a good...
It's really good.
Yeah. By the way, who likes baseball?
Can we get some baseball love in the
Yeah.
chat?
Act 5 hype and baseball hype.
I love the baseball player. Our boy Lucky. So in the back there, as well on the scoreboard, it's the hits, the number of beats hit as well to keep track of.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. Shame Moon can't see it. Especially since they're doing so good. Moon, you're doing incredible. So the thing here with these 3 beats, to tap multiple times, and the nurse cues you in, which is very helpful, since the only other view is those triangles visually. And the
We get a visual cue?
it's crazy. There's some triangles going on.
Yeah, and so the flashing lights that Kathy mentioned earlier, those will be picking up after this little interlude here.
Ready, get, set, go.
The lightning going on in the background is incredible. The tone changes after that cutscene.
like how the balls are falling right back down from the sky.
Yeah. He's fighting some baseballs and also the inner demons.
And the rain, the lightning, and a whole lot of chaos.
Just everything going on. He's really in it now.
Honestly, that's a good way to like take out your emotions. Just like hit a bunch of balls around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are actually in hospitals, in these like physical therapy wards, things like baseball bats to like hit with to just get some movement going. And now the scoreboard is completely messed up in the back.
It is?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I love how the song gets kind of jazzy too.
Yeah. Again, we get to learn it about the characters, but at what cost for the speed run?
Dialogue.
Yeah.
The greatest enemy.
Yeah. Nothing important is going on, just like a professional baseball player finding out that he got a torn rotator cuff and will have to take a lengthy recovery period. Nothing important.
I'm sure he won't struggle with resting.
Yeah. And then Act 5 was not part of the original release of the game. It only came out this past November, but it is so good. I love it so much.
And it seems like a lot of the Rhythm Doctor fans love it too, because I was seeing so much hype for Act 5 in the chat.
I know earlier in the year, some Beat Games, the developers behind Rhythm Doctor, did like a Rhythm Doctor character popularity poll, and I'm pretty sure that Lucky got second place, if I recall correctly. Dr. Paige.
See, I feel the same way. I love Paige.
She's the two-time winner.
She's incredible. I like Lucky a lot too. He's great. Although I know I might like Cole a little more. I'm so invested in his aspiring music career. And I relate. The caffeine addiction. It's so true and so real.
And so we've got this new mechanic here, freeze beats, and they just come at a bit of a delay. But there's a really good audio cue of the timing to hit it.
And this level is a remix. It's called Lo-Fi Beats for Patients to Chill to, so did a remix of that lo-fi earlier. I think this is the first level too, not to freak you out that we can see the little chick under the heart.
So cute.
But you're doing great, Moon.
Thank you. I'm fine, I'll bring it back.
Yeah, Paige and Ian. I gotta cheer every time Paige is on screen. Love her. I also love Ian's animation for him. Just kind of, he looks so nervous. There's so many is that the weather term? Meteorological. Definitely saying it wrong. Events happening. It's snowing now on the baseball fields.
No, you said it right.
Yeah.
I'm sure meteorologists are having it like so confused about what's going on with the weather right now.
Oh yeah. Raining and lightning, snowing.
Is this a good time for donations?
Yeah, go for it. Say.
I'd like to remind everyone that we still have the bid war coming up for the Starberry Jam, choosing the top 2 names. Even though Bergie is way in the lead, because we are choosing the top 2 choices, Archiethon has only has $3.03, so it's anyone's game for the second choice.
Nice
So
job.
the great news about grades, I don't know if it's come up with the grade B's get degrees. You only need a B to pass it. So while that may have been one of the rougher levels I've done, I still made it through.
It's a hard level.
Yes. Also, speaking of rough levels, next one is. It's not particularly hard, it's just awkward to do blindfolded.
You got it.
And you'll understand why when we get in there.
Since we are saving the secret level for the end, are we doing it after the final level of X5?
Yeah, I think after the end credits, we'll circle
Alright.
back to the secret level.
Alright, cool. Just checking in on that.
Yep.
Get people excited for it too.
Yep. A little bonus showcase of that one secret level afterwards.
Alright. This one is really hard with the blindfold.
3, 4, 5.
That chime is kind of the only indication that you've done it right when you're blindfolded, and it gets very difficult. You've got this
1,
moon.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
There you go.
It's fun because, like, you can keep doing the exercise after you hit the 20 to, like, get more dialogue, or you can just stop to progress the level, but it's, like, you have to wait just enough time that you start to doubt if you actually hit the number.
Alright, another similar thing with holding and release. It's thematic that the miner is here, since his levels had the hold and release.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Nice. Love that he was pulling on the samurai. Patience
And
helping each
then
other.
the next set has a different timing, which gets awkward. Instead of a hold for 1, it's a hold for 3.
A
1,
little bit more
2, 3.
difficult.
1, 2, 3.
Nice job. This miner has quite a range for professions. Being a miner, riding trains, being a physical therapist.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
The chat
14,
said riding trains is not a
15,
profession. I disagree, it is. You can ride trains if you want
16,
to profession.
17, 18, 19,
So close.
20.
There you go. You got it, man.
Oh, to be able to get paid to just ride trains. That's the dream right there.
S plus.
right. Honestly, probably one of the hardest parts of the run.
Yeah.
And we've got another flashing lights warning, I believe, for this one.
Yeah. Our final boss stage.
Ready, get set, go!
Don't worry, I didn't skip any tutorials or anything. No new gimmicks in this level.
Was there a gimmick there? Should have
Okay,
seen.
maybe there's just a teensy little new gimmick coming up.
I'm sure it's small and unimportant,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Get set, go!
Not worth mentioning, really.
It is a good time for donations.
Maybe a little later in the song.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Ready, get set, go!
We're just gonna try that again.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
This is a very difficult level, as it is.
Yeah.
You know, the finale for Act 5.
Yeah. But yeah, Cappy, do you want to talk about that gimmick that was
Yeah, let's go ahead and
introduced?
talk about it, since we were kind of teasing around with it. So it's the blast beat. So you're gonna press the space bar every beat instead of every other. So, and there's a whistle cue for that. And it's crazy to introduce a new mechanic that's pretty difficult for this last level in the game. Well, other than the effects. And the secret level, so make sure everyone stay tuned for the secret.
Get set, go! Get set, go!
So with the connectivity aboard us too again, creating some visual disruptions here with the window. Oh Moon, the window's small, I don't know if you knew.
Ready, get go!
It is?
Just a little bit. Some intense emotional moments going on in this song too. It's a really good one.
Right, so a little secret for anyone who's not familiar with Rhythm Doctor speedrunning. What if... So you probably have been thinking this game has no glitches, right? Well, wrong. I'm gonna do something silly at the end of this cutscene.
Yeah, why aren't you skipping this cutscene? It's skippable, Moon.
Because I was able to skip an entire phase of the level.
Oh my god. That is crazy.
Yeah. That saves about 7 seconds as opposed to if you just skipped all the cutscenes normally in the level. And since the lyrics are basically done for the level, Simplex, if you have any donations, it's a good time to read them.
Yeah, we actually have a couple of donations, both from Mimi's grandma and Mimi's mom. Wishing Mimi luck today. And those donations have gone towards the bid war to name Madeline. So we have Archie Line, Long Live, Archie, and Bergie on top. Looks like Archie and Long Live are both tied at 75, so let's go to those donations in to see who's going to get that second name.
Thanks everyone for donating. This is so cute with this final level because they've created a little baseball team. With all the patients. The ball moving around the screen is incredible too. This is a
And
single
I'm
moment.
just skipping another cutscene to get to the end.
By the way, I'm sorry for messing you up earlier. You can blame that song on me.
This is a great final closeout. This song is really incredible. All right, Act 5 is clear.
Yep.
Nice job. Now all that's left is the credits. Definitely not a secret level at the end.
Characters, but at what cost?
It's important character growth.
Yeah.
But the run, the time. Very proud of Lucky's development.
Yeah.
To take care of himself.
Yeah. The characters in this game are so good.
So true. I hope
Yeah.
everyone enjoyed the Act 5s. They were so excited for it too. We're getting a final little message from everyone.
Yeah.
Having them talk.
And then
Right.
this is our last lyrical level, as well as the final level of any percent, Helping Hands, which it also doubles as the end credits.
And we get to see basically everyone in this as well. Which makes it hard. Because it's all their gimmicks and different beats.
You're up before the sun is up, you're done after it's gone. But
shout out to Paige, love her.
Piling up, don't feel like you belong. Applause is cheap, I know. Wish I could lend a hand, but I don't know much medicine. All I can.
Ooh.
by the time I bought the game, I just got like really good at that level. And it's a fun one. But now with the Act 5 update, Dreams Don't Stop, that final boss level.
So
Alright.
alrighty.
Looks like we're back.
Neat.
Alright, we're back.
Alright.
Yeah,
Super sorry to
so
everyone that
since-
there was a bit of a cutout there.
Yeah.
I believe we're gonna
So-
get into the bonus level now, right?
Yep. I believe we've earned enough. Your kind, generous donations have unlocked the Rhythm Doctor level. No, that was not a typo on the incentive. You did read that right. That is Doctor with a G. So I'm just going to do a bit of menuing first.
Yeah. This level is a real
To-
treat.
Yeah. Because this is a remix of One Shift More. A keen eye might have noticed earlier that on the bookshelf in Dr. Page's office, on the wall next to that, there are these arrows, a little secret code, so I'm just gonna punch that in. Left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And that'll get us to this remix.
Let's go.
Yep. Bark
Bark
to begin.
Rhythm Dog Tour.
Yeah. Does it matter if I do this one blindfolded? Or
Not part of the run.
yeah, I'll still do it blindfolded.
So this is just a remix of the Act 3 finale with dogs. I love Dr. Page.
Oh, that's
I
so funny.
always forget that they made the pager a squeaky toy.
It's so funny. It's incredible.
It's so good.
Props to however they got the wolves, if it was real dogs they recorded and just kind of changed up the audio for. I gotta know. Seeing the dog height in chat. That's great, guys.
And then we even have the cutscene that we skipped through the first time around. They even did the cutscene, which is Dr. Page is doing her rounds, checking on the patient, mainly Mr. Stevenson.
I like the difference in the dog noises too. Very important for the tone. And the politician is a cat, in case you were wondering how that was gonna play out.
No devil tail though, so it's not an evil cat.
Well, the red little ears are kind of supposed to be like the devil horns.
Oh, true.
It's the level.
So cute.
Yeah.
Who's
We
a
even
good
get
boy?
yeah, and Rhythm Doctor, it's just a wonderful game. And like I've shown quite a few of the Easter eggs, but I feel like there are so many more that that weren't seen in the run. And also any percent only shows probably like half the levels in the game. So if you want to see these other songs and get to see even more about the characters, I highly recommend that you play this game. It's a lot of fun, and we do have a really cool speedrunning community.
It's a great game, and yeah, all the night levels aren't, except for that one with Cole, aren't necessary with the 90% category we're doing. So buy it, play it. It's great. It's a great game.
Yeah.
Do you have any shoutouts, or where can people find you?
So they can find me on twitch.tv/moondust_starlight. And then you can also find me on Tumblr, which is moonlightstardust designs with hyphens between the words. Cappy, where can they find you, if anywhere?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube and Twitch at Captain Obvious, with obvious spelled with an I instead of a U.
And then a couple of shout-outs I want to give one to, in the speedrunning community, Nico, who has created the auto splitter that we use because our leaderboard is in-game time, and that auto splitter is just such a nice thing to have when you're running blindfolded. And then my other shout-outs are to Cappy for taking the time to be here and learn the run, especially because I know that you've had a lot of stuff that's had you busy these past few weeks.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Also, shout out to my family because they're cool, especially my mom because happy Mother's Day. Love you, Mom.
Aww.
Shout out to any moms who are watching or have donated to Archiethon.
So true. And shout out to everyone who organized Archiethon. This is an incredible event.
Yeah. Thank you to the organizers and also the volunteers behind the scenes. You guys are the reason that this is running so well, and we appreciate you.
Thank you so much for showcasing all of your skills and coming here today and helping us raise money for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund.